It is a fact that over the past few years, content creation has had a great shift with creators deciding to stream rather than upload. Even if it's not on Twitch, due to a high competition rates and extremely difficulty to try and stay relevant in this space anymore. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. What's up guys, it's your boy Sofa here, back again with another video. Today I wanted to try something different and check out this video from my boy Ronnie here, titled Why Your Favorite YouTuber is Leaving for Streaming. I promise, even though this is a reaction video, my aim is to give you all some understanding on why this shift is happening in the first place. Make sure to follow my socials on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all handles the RD Sofa in the links and the comments down below. I might start streaming on Twitch as well from time to time and get better at it, honestly. Not that I'm leaving, you know, but I got to diversify, you know what I mean?
You notice your favorite YouTubers have left for streaming, or you don't hear about them as much anymore? YouTube is dying. I don't mean the numbers or revenue is decreasing. When I say YouTube is dying, it's doing good. It's still pulling in billions of views. Creators are still making money and advertisers are lining up to throw cash on that platform. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the very essence of YouTube.
The YouTubers that are getting the money are the YouTubers that are considered valuable to the company. We have to keep in mind YouTube is a company that is renowned and known for their algorithm being a place where only the people who bring in the views are the ones who make the money. That's pretty much what YouTube has become today. In the past, that wasn't the case. It used to be an area where pretty much it was free game for anyone to, as long as you were viral enough, you could be successful. But now it doesn't matter how much success you have, the follower economy is pretty much dead. It's inflated. So now the value is in people. How many eyes can you make see your content? How many eyes can you bring into YouTube's atmosphere in order to, you know, rack in more money? And that's how you make money. That's why it feels soulless, because everything feels like an ad. Every single video feels like they're selling you an ad. That's why I blame Mr. Beast for this. I blame Mr. Beast for this, because he's the one who started this method of content where, you know, like TV show-esque. The expectation was every single video had to be this documentary-esque style content, where now it was pretty much impossible. If you're not making content like that, it would be on YouTube like from the jump, from the start. You're might as well just say that, you know, you're the worst content creator of all time. And now it was extremely difficult to find people who are authentic. There are still niches for people who want that authenticity, and that's why streaming is something, you know, is a niche where it's more authentic because it's live. You can't edit streaming. You can't edit that. Most of the stuff that actually happen in real time. Whereas YouTube, I can edit this video right now. I'm pre-recording this video.
The soul of what made YouTube special in the first place. That's what's dying. The broadcast yourself slogan that once defined the platform. That doesn't exist anymore. Mind you, everything I'm about to say, I'm kind of victim to it. So, yeah. YouTube isn't about broadcasting yourself. It's about broadcasting whatever the algorithm decides is safe, profitable, and brand friendly. YouTube isn't what it used to be, and the biggest creators know it. That's why so many are leaving for streaming or just quitting.
DDG, Doodoo Gop, no, I'm just playing. He's been around. Like every time you see a streamer coming up, he's always like, you know, around, because, you know, that, I guess that's a mindset of most rich folk or rich people. They're always trying to be ahead of the game, trying to make sure that they're always ahead. So, you know, DGG now, he's more diving into streaming. You don't see him posting a lot on YouTube. He doesn't have to anyway.
I know I'm not the only one who's seen it. Twitch and other streaming platforms have
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't watched this video, by the way. DDG is always like in someone's stream. If you've noticed this, I think Solu Renardi said this.
I don't know how it's possible, but every time it's a new poppin' streamer or a new poppin' YouTuber, DDG's doodoo garbage spawn out of nowhere.
I'm in pool.
You got cookies?
I do got cookies downstairs.
New garbage spawn out of nowhere.
Alright, so what you doing?
Nah, shout out my pops, shout out Keith. Yeah, I'm excited as hell for the formal on, bro. It's lit.
That nigga.
It's lit.
You should show respect.
Doodle garbage spawn out of nowhere.
If you're still watching this, you're a real one. Also, leave a subscribe, you know, whilst it's still at it. Trying to just kill that 1.4K mark this week.
Come what YouTube was supposed to be from the jump, or what it wasn't from the jump, where audiences can connect without the barrier of high production. It kinda changed a little bit, but we'll get into that later. We gotta ask the question, who has the motion right now? YouTubers or streamers?
For right now, currently, right? I would say streaming has more motion. It is harder to be a YouTuber than there's ever been in ever. in the history of the internet and the history of YouTube because the platform is saturated. Now, am I saying that you can never become a YouTuber? No. I mean, as long as you have the skill, you have the talent, you know, there's luck involved. I'll say luck, but I'm talking about someone who wants to actually make a career in entertainment and content creation, stay consistently. Going viral doesn't need a lot of talent, but retaining and staying on YouTube, it requires a lot of skills in sales, skills in keeping people's attention, entertaining people. If you cannot keep people engaged with your content, it doesn't mean anything. The algorithm is the audience. Now, consistency is also important, and that's something that I'm also trying to improve on, consistency, because I can have the best videos of all time. It could be the funniest shit you've ever seen in your life. If I'm not posting consistently for a year, for months, it's not going to reach out to the right audiences that need to watch the content.
Creators. For example, some creators I watched on YouTube on a daily basis was, I know some of y'all can relate to me because I can look at my channel analytics and see what y'all watch. So y'all might relate to what I'm saying, but I used to watch Illuminati, Pretty Boy Fredo, all these people on YouTube, DDG, Sneeko before he changed his whole persona, Fousey Tube when he was at his peak, Roman Atwood, Vitaly at his peak, FaZe, Casey Neistat, Rice Gum, if you were into gaming, Agent 00, Duke Dennis, Cash Nasty, Chris Smooth, Gento, LSK, Flight. This was the old YouTube era. Vlogs, skits, story times, 2K videos, social experiments, diss tracks, and every one of those videos felt like an event. TV really couldn't touch it. Netflix couldn't compete with it because YouTube had what those other platforms didn't: personality and authenticity. But over time, that energy kind of disappeared. And if you've been around, you've seen it happen in real time. YouTube became a machine. The algorithm changed everything. Creators weren't making content for their fans anymore. They were making it for their homepage. And then came the Mr. Beastification of YouTube. Let me say this clearly. Mr. Beast is a genius. He earned everything he has. He figured out the system, cracked the code, and became the blueprint. No hate to him at all. But the side effects of his success, he turned YouTube into like a factory. Everyone was trying to be
The thing with YouTube is it promotes people copy and pasting and doing trends rather than actual authenticity. So you need to actually copy someone and copy their thumbnail style and copy then actually being authentic and actually doing what you actually want to do if you want to succeed on the platform. That does get tiring at some point. Is that really what you want to do?
Mr. Beast. Same thumbnails, same pacing, same titles, same challenge content. It would even flock onto different niches of YouTube too. Every video was edited like a trailer for a Marvel movie. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of victim of that. I still am to this day. I kind of clickbaited y'all with the title or what.
Thumbnails are very important now. Titles are very important. If you don't have a good title, if you don't have a good thumbnail, if you don't have like an amazing thumbnail that pops out and everyone sees it, then your content is not going to show in the algorithm. It's almost like impossible. You can't just like it's hard, right? YouTube is random. That's the thing. YouTube is random, but also at the same time, it's also like you can predict what can happen. You know, so you would rather prefer the predicting than being random in a way.
Playboy Cardi called Kai to promote his album. Not Genius, not Rolling Stone, not Billboard. Kai. YouTube is passive. You drop a video, people watch it, leave a comment, and they're gone. Streaming is active. You go live, people are there. They're in chat. They're a part of the moment. It's stronger. And
Yo chat, you're going to engage with me, chat, like chat.
they're more likely to be parasocial, and your stuff is more likely to be clipped, which helps a ton with content. Another reason why I think some of these YouTubers are leaving, they see the numbers, but they don't feel the connection. They miss the connection. They miss the fun. Even brands and labels know. FaZe Clan saw it. They went from being a Call of Duty squad to a YouTube empire to now being a Twitch-first organization. They dropped most of the YouTube creators and picked up people like Blackboy Max, who's doing a 365-day stream challenge, and guys like Silky, Jason, Lacey, Stable Ronaldo.
365 days. Hold on. Let's go back.
Organization. They dropped most of the YouTube creators and picked up people like Blackboy Max, who's doing a 365-day stream challenge. And
365 days, bro. Are you not going to get insane? At that point, I would just rather just work at McDonald's and pick up, like put the fries in the bag, bro. If you're going to tell me that in order to be successful on Twitch, you have to be doing 365-day challenges.
Belu are OGs in the hip-hop YouTube content space. They are known for hilarious reaction videos. But last year, they branched out to Twitch, and a large portion of their audiences followed them there, which honestly should have happened a long time ago. Sean C gained most of his following on YouTube, and he...
Oh my gosh, Sean C. I have not seen bro in years. Yo, you guys don't understand, bro. Bro, I used to like watch this guy like religiously, bro. He was out here dropping banger after banger when it came to hip hop takes, bro. But yeah, I mean, I would understand, you know, like I'll understand the quote unquote fall off. He like at some point. It's crazy, bro. Bro used to make like banger content, man. Bro hasn't uploaded in a year, which is crazy. So obviously he's trying to venture out into something else, cause I mean, shoot, you got people to feed. I mean, he got rent to pay, so rent is due.
He recently pivoted to Twitch. If you don't know who he is, on YouTube he was like, he'd react to music albums when they dropped. He's perfect for that. But he switched. Watch this clip with what he said.
The issue is I don't want to post on there. I just don't want to. I don't feel like it. I don't know what the issue with me and the main channel is right now and why I feel such a massive disconnect from it. But I just, for whatever reason, I just don't enjoy posting over there. But I feel like I've always wanted a place to put all of my shit, just in general. I've always wanted a place to put everything and not have to split it up across anything, bro.
But I do got a prediction of where streaming is headed in the next couple of years.
I'm gonna give my own prediction before he says his. I believe streaming will pop off and streaming will end up like YouTube currently right now. Streaming will go full circle like YouTube. The thing is, streaming and YouTube, they're the same, not same platform necessarily. They're the, stay with me now, bear with me. They're the same cognitive machine that in order, when money comes in, when more money comes in, the companies are going to want to flock in, right? And gain that viewership in order to push their product. YouTube already had that. The peak of YouTube was around the mid 2010s.
You're gonna have the corporate side, people who are already in the industry, already got connections already, have motion somewhere else, and they're gonna be the ones who blow up the easiest. Like I'm talking actors, media companies, billboard labels, even celebrities. They're gonna start using streaming as another platform. It's gonna look more and more like TV. High budget sets, think of Kai Cenat Mafia on Thon 2 times 10. You're not just competing with other streamers anymore, you're competing with people who got teams and money behind them. And that's the thing, the money part is real. I was watching a DDG stream and he said it straight up.
You got to make money. You got to spend your money in order to make money when it comes to streaming. I never experienced this with YouTube because I just pop out with my camera.
Yeah, that's the thing with streaming as well. Like, because it's live, you have to make money. So you don't have that motion. That's why I said it's so difficult to succeed as well on streaming. I said YouTube, but as well on streaming, it's so difficult to succeed because if you're not making money on Twitch, it means nothing. So you have to spend money in order to make. Imagine doing that, but you're doing it with a 9 to 5. Was talking about streaming with Speed and showing their, you know, their cameras and what they use.
You need FX3, and this is a live view, solo live view. In there, or just.
We can show them real quick.
Yeah, show them. Why not? Why not show them? The behind the scenes of going live.
Plug it in.
Plug that in.
And then you're good to go. You just press go live.
Then you go live. That's all it is.
And it's not only that, then ticket prices, then the people around them, then food, then also, you know, going on tours, because that costs money. So it's not them just randomly walking to the Great Wall of China, or, you know, so they're actually planning these things because it's actual production. They're planning these things and then doing them as well along the way. And then obviously they're going to be some side quests that they're going to do along the way because Speed is random like that.
I buy food, whatever, I vlog, post my vlogs, that's it. This shit right here, this is a spending game. The more you spend, the more lit you get. And exactly. I'm in the 6-figure range for this following week. Profit wise, I don't know. I might break even. I might make a little money. I might lose some money, but it's not about that. It's about elevating. It's about bringing in, you know, it's about bringing in a new audience and letting people know I can do the shit.
And he's not wrong. You can't just pop out with the regular GTA stream and no face cam and expect somebody else to care. Unless you're
that's true.
Like your Rage, who had that one-of-one personality and started way before everyone else hopped on. But nowadays, if you're brand new and don't have some type of presence or budget, it's tough. The entry level for streamers is getting higher.
Like my last video that I was just talking about like the job market. The more saturated the job market is, is, the harder it is to actually become successful.
Twitch is gonna go through a constant notification. Big streams, big names, big moments. And again, I'm not complaining, I like it, but let's just call it what it is. This ain't the old streaming era anymore. Back then, gaming was the core of streaming. That was the whole thing. If you said streamer back then, people thought of Fortnite, 2K, Call of Duty, Minecraft. Now, gaming is just the background. Okay, I'm watching this back as I'm editing. I don't know why I said it's the background right now. Gaming is still a huge presence of Twitch and streaming. I'm saying IRL and gaming.
IRL content is more successful now than gaming content. Gaming content is still successful, but it's not something that people are going to be watching if you don't have you know, a following. And that's why, like, for me, to be honest, I don't feel like I could, not even me, but like just in general, it's going to be very difficult for you to succeed, especially a gamer. You have to have a very big personality. You have to be popping. You have to be doing crazy shit. Yeah, culture is dead, man. Like I said, it's tough. It's tough being a YouTuber in today's climate. It's possible to succeed, but if you really want to succeed in a fast pace, you actually have to play the game. It is what it is. You can't do the quote unquote authentic route. You can't do none of that. It doesn't matter at all in today's climate where people are more focused on getting clips, on getting viral views, right, on TikTok and stuff like that. So yeah, it's as simple as it. Thank you for watching the video. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all socials, link in description and in the comments. Hope you have a nice day. Hope you're staying safe. And until then, I'll see you again.